Okay, morning, folks. Welcome to the briefing on Friday the 28th. Yeah, slightly unsettled start to the day with that front going through. This is the midday chart. It's clearing the UK, and we're in a southwesterly airflow, brisk, I suppose, 10-15 knots on the ground. But there's a little sort of curve of high pressure on there, so I think it's for a southwesterly airflow should be reasonably dry air mass, although it's had quite a long, as you can see, sea track down across here, so well, should be all right. Quite an unsettled outlook for the weekend, as you can imagine, with all these fronts lurking out here. The next day, things changing. This goes through overnight, and we're in a southerly air mass again. And then Sunday looking a little bit better between trough lines. So quite a varied picture, I think, for this weekend. TAFs today. Just update this. So Farnborough hasn't changed too much. 189 knots. I mean, I think it's more southwesterly, to be honest. It says becoming between 6 and 9, 240, 13 knots. I think that's more like it. 210, 220 maybe, and then upper winds about 230. And they're also kicking in, just for fun and giggles, at some point 240, 15 gusting 26. But I can't really see where that's coming from. But there's no real shower activity once the rain clears through this morning. They're just saying that the rain that's going through now could take till sort of 10, 11 o'clock to clear through. I think it'll be a bit earlier than that. And then sometime in the afternoon, scattered at 4,500 feet. All the other forecasts show some cumulus and local soaring, but certainly not 4,500 feet. A lot lower than that, as you'll see. Upper winds. Well, they're in a southwesterly direction, 20-25 knots across us at flying heights at 230 degrees, so pretty much down runway 23 really, which makes the decision easy as to where we're going to operate. Sat pick, there's the frontal system really lying in there, clearing through us around about now. Should see the tail end of the rain in the next sort of half an hour probably, and then behind that slowly getting better, and a nice clearance in here. There is the infrared picture showing some upper cloud at various times during the day, some high cirrus floating around, but it'll be generally quite a bright sunny day. Rain just clearing through where I am in Winchester at the moment, so about half an hour it'll clear through Lasham. Yeah, you might see the odd shower lurking behind this, which comes and gets us at some point in the morning, but there's general nice clearance behind that for later on this morning and this afternoon. Temperature wise, as you would expect, it's been mild the last month or so. Southwesterly winds, mild air mass, 17, maybe even 18 degrees seems about right. Certainly above average for this time of year, and long may it continue, to be honest. Okay, so cloud distribution. This is sort of 10 o'clock-ish. The main band of light rain and cloud has gone through, and we're just in this area here. So if you play that forward, a couple of hours, you can see clearing through quite nicely. Some upper cirrus they're showing in places here, and so sky sight, but cumulus forming certainly by 1 o'clock. and a chance of some soaring maybe. Not great soaring forecast, but certainly a chance of something. And thermal heights. And usually both SkySight and Top Meteo do agree, so that they're saying 800-900 meters, maybe even 1,000 meters, 3,000 feet around Lasham for a little bit this afternoon. And then SkySight giving the same sort of thing. They're saying 700 meters, so 2,500 feet above ground. So similar sort of picture to Top Meteo. Yeah, so nice day once this front goes through. Brisk southwesterly, I think. Be on runway 23. And a chance of some soaring later. So yeah, all in all, looking fairly good. Unsettled weekend, depending on timing of the fronts. Fingers crossed, if it stays like it is, we should be able to fly on Saturday and probably on Sunday. Okay, so airspace locally, very little going on. Not often seen the sort of NOTAM chart this bare. The only thing is number 16 is hang gliding on the hills near Marlborough, and that really is about it. Nothing else going on. Operationally, originally beginning of this week there was a forecast jet movement for today, but I've seen no flight plan filed so far. Don't be surprised if something doesn't pop up. It does happen, but as of 9 o'clock there was no filed flight plan, but just be aware of that. And I think 2-3 seems like a reasonable runway option, and I'm assuming the grass is going to be a bit soggy, so Merv is running the airfield today. He'll work out how you're going to operate. And have fun, folks.